Hi everyone. I wanted to go through my Dutch hormone test results with those who may be experiencing hormone issues. What are some symptoms of hormone issues? For women, these could be heavy, irregular, or painful periods, cramps, weight gain, bloating, vaginal dryness, breast tenderness, lower back pain, indigestion, constipation or diarrhea, acne during or before menstruation, osteoporosis, weak brittle bones, hot flushes, night sweats, and mood swings. For men, hormone issues may be thinning scalp hair, decrease in beard growth and body hair growth, loss of muscle mass, gaining weight, especially around the middle, loss of bone mass, difficulty concentrating, hot flushes, development of breast tissue, breast tenderness, and erectile dysfunction. These symptoms are not a normal part of being a man or woman or growing old. You don't need to feel like this. I took the Dutch test because I sometimes have breast tenderness, low mood, and mild hair loss. I'll now share my screen with you just so that I can show you the report. Okay, so on the first page, it gives you a snapshot of estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone levels, and the stress hormones. At first glance, mine look relatively normal, but let's dig a little bit deeper. If you look at the purple range here, this is the post menopausal range. Okay. On the second page, you can see that my estrogen, E1, a type of estrogen, is slightly low. My 16-OH-E1 is low. In terms of my stress hormones, and my DHEAS is low. My 5-ADHT is on the high end, although my overall metabolism looks balanced. This explains the hair loss. I may need a supplement called saw palmetto. 5-ADHT can be brought down with phytoestrogens such as fermented soy products, flax seeds, and licorice. Let's dig a little deeper. Okay, on the third page, you can see here, E1, E2, and E3 are the primary estrogens. They are made by your ovaries and then converted to the metabolites 16-OH, 4-OH, and 2-OH. Estradiol, over here, E2, is the most potent estrogen. You want this to be balanced. You can see mine is on the higher side, so I'm still fertile. Your liver breaks down and excretes hormones in two phases. The conversion of E1 to 16-OH, 4-OH, and 2-OH is phase 1, which is over here. And then phase 2 is methylation over here. You can see from the pie chart that my preferred pathway is the 2-OH, which is considered the safer metabolite because of the anti-cancer properties of 2-OH. You want 4-OH to be the lowest. If this isn't broken down, it can cause damage to DNA. My 16-OH is slightly low, which may indicate a long-term risk of osteoporosis. The liver breaks down hormones, toxins, foods, medications, supplements, caffeine, etc. via various CYP or CYP hormones, enzymes, sorry. For example, if you can drink caffeine before bed and still have a good night's sleep, it means that your CYP1A2 enzyme is strong. The CYP1B1 enzyme in the liver breaks down 4-OH And CYP3A4 enzyme breaks down 16-OH over here. I want to inhibit my CYP1B1 liver enzyme with ginseng and increase my CYP3A4 enzyme with St. John's wort. Grapefruit can inhibit CYP3A4, and I eat a lot of grapefruit, which may explain my low 16-OH metabolite. You can see that I am methylating pretty well. If this is on the low side, it could be because of nutrient deficiencies or a genetic disorder. You can see my total estrogen is on the low end, but it is slightly higher in relation to progesterone, which explains my premenstrual symptoms of low mood and breast tenderness. Here are the progesterone levels up here. My DHEAS over here is slightly low, which could indicate excess inflammation. If we go on to the next page, you can see when I wake up, my active and inactive stress hormones, cortisol and cortisone, are low, but they shoot up by 350% 30 minutes after waking. I either have high stress levels or my response to stress is in an exaggerated manner. The time between waking and 30 minutes after waking is called the cortisol awakening response, or CAR. Mine is very high, which is linked to depression. My sleep hormone melatonin level is high in the morning. I do have trouble getting up in the morning. My afternoon cortisol and cortisone levels are on the high side. I stress throughout the day, but I manage to bring it down before bed. This is probably because I have lavender baths. And then if you look at page 5, you can see that my cortisol clearance is very good. And I'm converting to the cortisol metabolites a lot, maybe too much. This could be some hyperthyroidism, obesity, or high insulin, which is unlikely in my case, or long-term exposure to cortisol or stress. My body has gotten used to clearing cortisol. I need to calm down a bit. On the next page, you can see that the Dutch test also tests your levels of vitamin B12, B6, neurotransmitters, melatonin, antioxidants, and the sleep hormone melatonin. If you're interested in doing the Dutch test, you can contact me. The results will need to be interpreted by a qualified practitioner like myself and guidance given from that person. Thank you for watching the video.